Okay, hey guys, Ham Solo here, Kilo Zero Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. I have received in my new KG-UV9GX GMRS handheld from Better Safe Radio, as well as the new KG-UV9PX Ham radio version of the both of them, the Wouxun radios or Wouxun radios from Better Safe Radio. One a ham version, one a GMRS version. And I'm going to do a distance test here. I am in Parker, Colorado, which is a suburb of Denver or just south of Denver. And so I'm going to see how many different repeaters I can hit from here, both GMRS and hopefully ham radio. Let's see. All right, so the first one I have up is the GMRS radio right here, handheld. This is the KG-UV9GX, and I'm going to try to hit a new repeater for the Front Range Repeater GMRS group, and this one is formerly known as Squaw Mountain. I'll try to get you the name. It just says Mesta, so I'll try to get you the real name. So let me key this up and see if I can hit it. WRMV9 on the Mesta repeater, radio check.
RJL584 coming in loud and clear, 725 Mustang.
All right, appreciate that. Thank you. Well,
you're welcome. Have a good day. WRJL584 monitoring 725.
I have the 5/8 wave antenna on this GMRS radio. I happen to like this antenna quite a bit. This is Smiley antennas, 5/8 wave for GMRS. Let's go to 700 North. WRMV9 on the 700 North radio check.
WRPM888, picking you up loud and clear on the 700 North.
All right, received. Thank you. I'm going to switch over to 600 Metro, see if I can hit that as well. This is WRMV9 on the Metro 600 radio check. Oh, I don't think I keyed that one.
659 WRTC 1 with 7555.
There you go. Never mind. I did hit it. And this is WRMV, excuse me, 759 on the Lookout 675 radio check.
4 in Denver, coming in loud and clear.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. WRMV 759 clear. Well, I hit all of the repeaters in the Denver area with this radio handheld with that 5/8 wave antenna. So I'll get you the distances on each one and put that in the video. All right, this is the KG-UV9PX ham radio, and I'm going to try a Denver repeater, the Colcon Denver repeater, and then the I'll check the, I don't know if I can hit the CRA one from here, so let me try the Denver one first. K0FYR on the Colcon Denver, asking for a radio check. K0FYR.
How's it going, K's? Well, in Colorado Springs. Full quieting, sounds great, loud and clear.
Received. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying out a new radio I just got in, the KG-UV9PX from Better Safe Radios, and I'm recording it for YouTube. And so appreciate you coming back to me, K0FYR.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. You cut out a couple times there. It might have been just the microphone, but otherwise the transmission that I can hear, it's really good. So good radio.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I could be, because I'm standing next to a building. I might be blocking some of my signal. I'm in Parker, just outside of Denver South.
yeah, no, that's... So, yeah, sounds really good. But have yourself a great rest of your day. I'm actually getting ready to head up to the mountains here in a little bit, go to Estes Park for the rest of the week. So, have a good one. 73, K0SAH Mobile.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks again. K0FYR, be clear. All right, sorry about that. On my second channel, I have the West Creek Colorado Repeater Association channel in there. West Creek is pretty far away from where I'm at. I keyed the repeater and I got a return tone, but I can't tell you that anybody would hear me. So I'll give it a call just to check, but I know that I'm getting out. This is the stock antenna. It says high gain antenna from Wouxun or Wouxun. And so let me see if I can hit the West Creek and get anybody to respond. This is K0FYR on the West Creek repeater. Can I get a signal check? K0FYR. Yeah, I'll have to get the distance on that. That's crazy from where I'm standing. I hit it for sure. I don't know how many people can monitor this one. And I don't hear anybody. I'll do some different range tests when I get near normal stuff. Like I'm just south of Denver right now. That's not my normal area. And so let me get back up towards the house and try to do some distance tests with them. Okay, so I ran into the first glitch in the matrix, if you want to call it that. So I have the Wouxun KG-UV9GX, and I was able to go on the Texas repeater net. I think it's called TexasGMRS.net, and I was able to program in a local repeater. I'm over near Houston, and I was able to program in that repeater, no problem. Because basically it's repeater channel number 17, and so all I had to do was change the tones, right? So no big deal. Got that changed. You can hear the audio there from that repeater channel. I'm near Sugarland, which is a suburb of Houston, and so got that programmed in, no issue. Tried to do the same thing with the KG-UV9PX, which is the amateur radio version, and I can go into VFO mode and I can input the repeater frequency. I can change the offset, I can change the tones, I can do all that kind of stuff. However, when I try to key up, it doesn't actually change to the transmit frequency. It stays on the original receive frequency that I put. So when I try to save it in memory, it will save in memory, but the problem is that once it's in memory mode, you can't change the offset. And so even though the receive channel is saved into memory, there is no positive or negative offset that you can change in order to get it to transmit on the input frequency of the repeater. And I tried it multiple times, all of this on the face of the radio for both radios. I did not bring in the programming cable because I thought, well, why wouldn't you be able to program it on the face of the radio? Which you should be able to. And so, like I said, in VFO mode, I can enter all the things I want to enter, but the moment I key up, it does not change to the transmit frequency. It stays on the receive frequency and keys up on the receive frequency. And when I save the whole thing into memory, you can't then change the offset in order to get it to key up. And so right now there's some type of glitch here that's not allowing you to enter the repeater frequencies and then save them from the face of the unit. I'm sure you can do it with the programming cable. That's how I programmed it in the first place. But it's not allowing me to do a repeater from the actual memory of the radio off the screen pad. And so I'm going to email Mark and see what the resolution is, or if there is a resolution right now. But that seems to be quite a problem, because if I'm traveling, I want to be able to input frequencies, whether I'm doing it on the face or bring the cable or whatever. And right now, off the face of the unit, you can't do it. So what's the point? Okay, now that I had a day to sleep on it or think about it, and I was teaching all day to the fire department down here, I actually had contacted Mark from Better Safe Radios, and that was totally my fault. I brain farted. What I saw in the menu was where you can change the direction of the shift, either plus or minus or off. And so I was setting that in VFO mode, because it's the only mode that you can set that in. And then when I would write it to memory, I wasn't seeing where it would shift. And I forgot that on these radios, there is another menu feature called offset, where you actually set the offset. So minus 600 or minus plus 600 for VHF channels. I'm sorry, 0.600 either way, plus or minus. And then like for UHF channels, it'd be 5 megahertz shifts up or down, plus or minus. Well, I was brain farting. I was thinking of my HF radios. The offset is sometimes the deviation in somebody's voice. So if they're talking on what you think is 146.520, and you sit there and you change the offset, they might actually be on 146.518, and so their voice sounds a little funny. And I was thinking offset like that, not offset like the actual difference in the up and down transmission frequency. I was thinking split, and I couldn't find it. And it's actually the offset menu item, which I don't remember what the offset number is off the top of my head. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So I have the UV9PX, and I have a diamond extended about 15-inch antenna on the top of it. And I am in the menu item for that repeater channel, and I'm going to where the offset frequency is. And it is menu item number 28. And so it says offset. And when I press the menu button on offset, you're putting in your your transmit frequency is what you would put in there. Now in channel mode, you can't see that. And so let me get out and go to VFO mode. All right, so I'm in VFO mode now. That's my receive frequency, 147.240. I'm near Houston. I hit the menu button to 28, and now it says offset. And when I click on the menu thing, it allows me to enter the offset distance. And in this case, 0.600, which is the typical offsets for VHF, UHF. I'm sorry, VHF 2 meters. And so now that I have that 0.600 offset, and I go back down and look at my menu item, the shift, which is menu item number 6, says SFTD. When I click on that, I can either do plus, I can do off, minus, or plus, and that's going to shift it whatever I set that offset to. And so I need to go plus the 0.600, and so that's set. Get out of the menu. I then save that to a memory channel, and so I'm going to switch the radio from VFO back to memory. Whoops. And so I have it set on memory item, 189. It was an empty channel, the 147.240. And so then when I key up on the push to talk, you'll see it where it will change to 147.8400 because I offset raised it 6. K0 FYR. And so that it's set. It should have you should have seen it transmit on 840K0FYR. And I'm not hitting the repeater from this. I'm barely hitting it from where I'm sitting in the hotel room. So let's see if I can get closer to the window and see if that makes any difference. So I'm looking out the hotel window. This repeater is in Sugarland, which is right up the road. K0FYR. You get real close to the glass. Hold on one second. K0FYR. So I'll look up the distance on that repeater. I'm not really sure how far away that one is. It's much farther away than this GMRS repeater I programmed in. So this is a Texas GMRS frequency on the Texas GMRS net, and I have the DCS codes to download or decode. And so I got an approval from them off of the Texas GMRS net to broadcast on their repeater system. And so that one was easier to program because that was an automatic offset and I didn't have to change anything. The ham radio one, I had to actually enter the offset. So again, it wasn't anything wrong with the radio. There was nothing wrong with programming off the face. It was me forgetting that I'm using an HT and that I had to set the offset myself. So that's my fault, but it works just fine. I have that keyed in now for the closest repeater to me that I know of. And so now I'm able to listen in or transmit, listen in or transmit on either GMRS or a local repeater. I didn't bring a DMR radio with me. So tomorrow when I go out, I have some plans tomorrow. I'll see if I can transmit into those repeaters where I'm going, which is actually further away. So that's going to be a challenge. So try to get a distance test. I'll mark in here in the video where exactly the VHF repeater is from the hotel room and where the GMRS repeater is from the hotel room, because I was transmitting to them out in the parking lot. And so you can do it off the face of the radio. It was my sole fault. And once I wrote it to a memory channel, then I know that it's there and it's set up and I can name it and all those kind of things. So let me get the distances, and so we'll know how far that we're transmitting to. WRMV9 monitoring.
WRPQ343 monitoring.
So that repeater was 2.6 miles away. Alright. So that repeater is a little bit harder to hit for some reason. It's not because it's only 6 miles away. This repeater is 28 miles away. K0FYR. And I hit it. So 28 miles away, hit it no problem. 6.5 miles away, a little bit of an issue. So wherever it's situated compared to where I'm at in my room. And then the GMRS repeater hit that easy enough to only 2.5 miles away. Wow, so that is that's the end of the video for the new radios. I'm sure I'll be doing some other testing with them over time. Traveled down here to Corpus Christi now, and I had some other events going on. So let me go ahead and wrap this up. It's already sitting here at 19 minutes. I apologize for that. But this is Ham Solo K0FYR or WRMV9 saying 73.